this here for the straight falling niggas. Niggas know how to relax up in here.
Oh shit. Oh baby.
Here we fucking go.
We are back in the fucking lab, in the fucking studio.
Yes, sir.
Captain's Log Podcast and YouTube show. I'm your host, Robert. And this is Rick over here.
What up? We
Look.
lit already?
I'm turned up, bro. This is fucking episode 100. Clap it up for me.
My man.
You know what? Actually, pause that. We're not celebrating right.
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord.
Put the goddamn hat on.
You couldn't get no fancier fucking hats
Hell
than
no.
these? I'm gonna wear my shit. I'm wear my shit like that. Put my shit.
Yeah.
All right, we lit.
Anyway,
We lit.
we are lit. I am high as hell. Just gonna let y'all know that right now. Anyway, look, man. It's been a long road, bro. Episode 100. Live Q&A. If we're gonna get some questions, either we is or we ain't, it don't matter. We gonna talk. Just want to take some time to soak it in. Well, first of all, I want to let's do weekend recap per usual. What you had going on?
I worked. I didn't do nothing. I grilled on Sunday.
What you grill?
I had some tomahawk pork chops,
Ooh.
some smoked wings. I also had some. I smoked the wife some mussels.
Smoked mussels.
I had some asparagus,
Okay.
some good old tater salad.
Some greenery and some starch in there.
We had regular spring mix salad
Okay, salad.
that was
Man,
dressed up really, really good. And that's
you-
pretty much about it.
You done gone too far now. You went wrong with the salad.
But I mean, we always eat leafy
Nigga,
greens in my house.
Look, I go to a cookout, nigga. I'm not eating no salad. Nigga. I'm here for the protein and that's it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a cookout. It was food for the week.
You say grill. Nigga,
But I grilled though. But I cooked food for the week. Though.
Let me tell you something, nigga. If I grill by myself, it's a cookout. What you talking about? I'm about to have a cookout. It's just me.
Just you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But hey, look, what else? That was it?
That was it. I worked. I did, a little side job. Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Working at a little Dominican club.
Oh, the joint. Y'all still in there?
Nah, it's a different job. It was a
Oh,
completely
Lord.
different job.
You got recruited for something else, huh?
Yeah. They needed the quote unquote, I need dogs on Friday, is what he said. And it was 7 fights. So he definitely needed dogs on Friday. But it was good, though.
We're not going to disclose that we had to put the pause on somebody or not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, didn't really do too much. You know what I'm saying? Spent a lot more time with the pup, with Lord Nugget. He motherfucker picked up some weight, but he's still a puppy. I was at Gus joint yesterday. I went to pick my dog. Zoe is fucking huge. Maybe because I've been around a puppy the whole time. So everybody's dog looks way bigger. But spent some time there. Went to Buzz Creek Saturday.
How was that? Seen that?
Nigga, it was hot as fuck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But my main man, my day one, that's his profession. He's a professional tuner, drag race car tuner. He's a crew chief. He was in previous episodes a while back. I actually shot that joint in Georgia at his house. The mobile setup.
The mobile setup.
We actually can do that shit too, since now we know what the fuck work. Mobile setup. I don't know. But
coming to a fucking house near you.
As long as I got a table and the lighting, we can ball all this shit up. Anyway, so went out there, man. But then it wouldn't be me if some stupid shit ain't happened. So I'm out the joint. So we got there like 2:15. So nigga, it's pushing 6. I was like, hey, I got to go. We was out of water. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, I get up. I'm like, I'm moving my hands around. I was like to myself, no, you did not lose the key. Now, bro, I done walked up and down the back paddock, probably the whole goddamn drag strip about 5 or 6 times. Feet are burning. Couldn't find the key.
Key went to the bike?
But the Jeep.
Oh.
Went to the goddamn went all the way to the booth, got him to call this shit over the thing, looking real crazy. And I was like, man, let me check the car. Maybe somebody picked it up and took the car. So I pull up, the Jeep job special out here. So it's got good gas mileage. So I get to the car. The door was open. I'm like, oh shit, the door open. Somebody been in here. Nigga, the key right in the cup holder, bro. Dog.
The cup holder.
That joint was in the cup holder, bro.
You was that excited to get out the car?
I was, bro. We was in the car for a minute. It was traffic, like an hour drive, turned on almost 2 hours, bro. So, yes.
Damn.
But besides that, came back, you know what I'm saying? Chilled out, had a solid little meal, didn't do nothing. Sunday, went to Nola Seafood in Baltimore. I recommend that joint. The catfish is a little soggy, so I wouldn't say get that. But it ain't really no specialty food. The charbroiled oysters look delicious, so I would recommend that.
That's a wifey thing.
But besides that, it's a good little vibe, man. It's on the little back strip, where they got the street blocked, and it's like an alley, and they turn that shit to like a kind of a outdoor, indoor barsy type joint, some Adams Morgan type shit.
Okay.
It was a good little mixture of people. So I was cool, I was comfortable. Usually I'm always on the swivel when I'm in Baltimore. And shit, that was it. Got some Call of Duty in. No dubs. Very, very stressful season opener. And shit, that was it. Dropped the bike off at the shop.
What we getting done? The carb?
Yeah.
Brake light?
Carb done. Carb, fucking brake light, tag bracket. I'm contemplating if I'm gonna take these handlebars of it, tell them to put them bitches on too. Ty, what's up? But that was it, man. So anyway, just want to take time to acknowledge 100 episodes. Mm-hmm. So when I was at work, I was like, man, let me just start going back. I went back and it was like really listening to some shit like I put out fucking 2 years ago, like episode 11 or 12. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
I went to the first episode.
Huh?
I went to the first episode.
You hear that? That joint was like, hey. welcome. That shit sound terrible. But that progress, man, kicked in. I was nervous, bro. My first two, I was nervous as fuck, bro. Second joint, I pulled me a nice big old cup. Just started knocking it out from there. And I think what I was most nervous is when I had guests. When I had Aiden on, I was nervous. So yeah, huh?
Why?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm like, you putting something together, you jumping out there, and you just putting this shit out in the environment. You know what I'm saying? To see if people will like you or not, like it or not.
I get it.
So when I look at it like that, I was like, yeah, you jumped out there, bro. But now it's just natural now. You know how I know it's natural now? When I be talking to people, nigga, it be 4, 5, 6 questions popping in the back of my head. Like when I was talking to my cousin Twan, played the roller times for CCB. I was talking to him and I was asking him about like, how y'all be booking this, how y'all get your shows booked. And the questions just kept coming. Like I was like, he was like,
so you're a full interview mode all the time.
He said, damn, nigga, you feds or something? Why you asking all these questions? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, once the shit just became natural, man, I was like, shit, nigga, I can do this forever, bro. As long as goofy shit still happening in the world in our lives, you know what I'm saying? We just out and about. You can always pop out an episode, man. So
I concur.
Happy to be able to do that. So next, man, I just want to acknowledge some guests. I want to acknowledge some guests that I had on the shows, you know what I'm saying, from beginning to end. So bear with me. It's a lot of fucking names. I'm just going to read them. First and foremost, my wife. Secondly, my son. Then got Brian, Ralph, Lamar, Eric Castro, Glenn, Kiki, Keith, Leslie, Wally, Kim, Denise, Cornell, Deron, Nelson, Phil, Ray and his wife, Barry, Jonathan De La Cruz, Brandon, Sean, John and Darren from the barbershop, Hosney, Yuri, Clarence James, Mike Lamb, Conway, McQuan, my brother, D-Lo, Thomas, Wayne, Johnny, Shantae Johnson, Dennis Rawls, Deli Tits, Danny's and Ray, Marcus Stone, Whitney Webb, Zoe Marshall, and Rick Snipe. I had to throw you in there last, guess.
Stupid ass.
Bro, let me tell you something. I thought I was going to lose it once I got to that fifth line. I was like, "It's a lot of fucking names, bro." I was like, "No, you can't fuck it up. You can't fuck it up. Niggas gonna think you can't read."
Yeah, you out here like Mayweather.
And lastly, I also want to acknowledge. Hey, this is when y'all need to start typing our questions. And we going right into the Q&A after that. Y'all better ask us something. So Kevin on stage has said he had made a post about something. This is when he was really podcasting. And he had said something on Instagram that had really stuck with me. Like, well, I think when I was maybe halfway, when I was at like 40, 45, 50 episodes, he had made a post. It was just like, do you want to know the truth about podcasts? And he says, you need to be able to record 100 episodes that no one's going to listen to.
I remember us talking about it.
And I was like, God damn, 100?
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot, dog.
I adopted something similar, right? Like when I first started my business. Like I wouldn't like when it comes to social media posts, right?
Yeah.
Be expected to post something on social media 100 times and you probably get 2 to 3 likes on all those posts on your first 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same shit. So no, I cold-heartedly agree with that 110%.
Yeah. So I mean, like that shit.
Because nobody's gonna take off overnight.
No, hell no. Like that shit.
And people who do, they had pull.
Yep. Or you was already popular, it was already famous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit alone, I'm like, bro, like that's a lot of work. Like I can think about how many times. Well, honestly, it wasn't that many. It was a lot of times where it was shit that I didn't even want to put out, and I was like, if I think it was only one time or it was twice that I had just didn't put something out because it was a sound issue or something. But it was like, bro, I would never not do that shit because if you wanted to be perfect, then you'll never put the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll keep, or it'll be gaps, it'll be lapses, it'll be reschedules and shit like that. Oh, we got a question. Ralph says, what have you learned about yourselves after the 100 episodes? Well, what have you learned about yourself after 25?
I could say that it's definitely a learning process, right? Me with anything that I do, I'm always looking for areas of improvement, and we discuss these things every week. How can we make the show better? What little things that we can do here that was better than last episode, so on and so forth. So regardless of the fact it's still a learning process. It's still a learning curve. I'm excited for this journey, right? Even though I've only been here for a certain period of time, we've made a lot of progress together. So to me, that speaks volumes of the potential that we have as a team, right?
Yeah.
But then also, our network. We've already, both of us as individuals, had a very, I would say, robust network of individuals that we know. But with us together and combining those networks and our networks, clashing now, like we've just doubled our own network within each other. So I'm big on that, right? Especially local support for those who deserve it, right? That's out here doing things that deserves recognition. So it's just a learning process, man. Like I was nervous this first too. Not because of I'm afraid to talk to the camera. I talk to hundreds of people on a regular basis. At any given time, I'm sitting there and talking in front of 400 people. So me talking, and doing that wasn't the biggest thing, but me, I'm just a perfectionist. So I set high standards for myself. So, and when it comes to shit, I look at it like, I don't know about that, or this look crazy, or we need to change this next show, and da da da. But the good thing about it is, I would say one thing that I'm not going to say surprised about, but I've learned over 100 episodes. I guess this is the biggest one that we actually worked together pretty well. And I didn't know, that was my biggest thing, because I didn't know where it was going to go. Because for a lot of you don't know, like I've known Book for quite a few years, but not as long as some of y'all think. Right. So we're still learning each other.
I think it's only been like 2 years, bro.
No, it's been longer than that.
2?
It's been longer than that.
Like 2.5.
No, it's definitely been. It's been Shit.
It been like 2.5.
Nah,
but
it's been like about
All right, so
2019.
it's about 3.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Okay.
So prior to that, didn't know who was what. We had mutual friends, didn't even know about it. But then once we started hanging out, we started clicking, then the circle formed, you know what I mean? I got my band of brothers, and then this shit started. So it just even deepened that, that camaraderie and shit like that. So I was a little nervous, right? Because we're both bullheaded. We both got A-type personalities.
Damn right.
So was kind of didn't know what to expect, but the way this shit's happened now, people would think that we've been fucking friends forever, and the chemistry is like flawless. So that's what I learned. What about yourself? He's concentrating.
Well, one I'll say that I don't have any patience.
You don't.
I've gotten better over time, but then every now and then it just kind of snaps back.
This motherfucker has no patience.
But
and don't read.
But that's mainly I don't even feel like reading sometimes. But I think that was because I was seeing so before I really started the podcast, when I was doing the audio, I think I was like 20, 25 episodes in, and then I was like, all right, I'm about to start doing video. I think it was 10. And I was just going to random people's podcasts, and I was like, damn, this look good. And I was just checking the equipment and just remember for days.
Yeah, I know.
Like really writing whole fucking notebooks of shit that I needed to get to have the perfect YouTube setup. And I had it. And then boom, the GoPro kept cutting off. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of dealing with that. Then it's like, having guests on, I only had to reschedule a couple of times, but it was those times when it happened where I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm investing too much time. Like, all you had to do was pull up. You know what I'm saying? There was one that it pissed me off really, really. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It pissed me off really, really bad to the point where I was like, man, I'm about to just stop doing this shit. Cause I'm like, you job play me. You know what I'm saying? But then I started, just looking around for inspiration. My wife was inspiring me like, bro, just go record. And even though I was still recording, I was putting bullshit out. And I just felt like I was running dry. Like, I felt like it was to the point where it's like, well, should I just do sports? You know what I'm saying? Because I know that, but sports is not all, you know what I'm saying? The sports I watch is not all year. And then I was like, okay, well, should I just, should I just hop on the wagon and just talk relationship stuff? And I was like, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So just a lot of questioning to the point where I knew that you were calling me and we were discussing it. So in my head, I'm like, I mean, if this nigga gonna call me every week to discuss the episode, he might as well just be fucking on it with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I sat on it. I had talked to the wife about it, and she was like, why? I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't need someone who's gonna agree with me on everything. And I don't need someone who's just gonna fucking literally go back and forth. We're gonna be doing this, yelling at each other, Brian. So I'm like, we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just felt like it was unanimous, you know what I'm saying, choice. But I definitely learned, man, you can't do this shit by yourself. Even if all I had to do was talk. All I had to do was come and sit down and talk. Everything was already set. Whatever I was talking about, like this was Channel 5 or some shit. All I got to do was read a teleprompter. I still would have felt like, bro, I need help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think acknowledging that had really kind of, brought my love back into it. So that's what I learned, man.
That's what's up. That's a good question, Ralph. Good question.
Good question, man. Well, while you guys are still thinking of more shit to ask us, so you didn't watch the BET Awards last night?
No, I did not. I stopped watching the BET Awards like 5 years ago.
Listen.
And I get pissed off every time I watch.
Why do I feel like Taraji been hosting the BET Awards like the last 20 years?
It don't matter. She can host them all day she want to.
But she is a good host, though.
She is.
She's a very, very good
she's
host.
From around the way.
I know, because it was like, I was like, damn, she doing this shit again. And then it was like BET Award 2 years in a row. I was like, okay. I was like, but she hosted like one or two other joints, like back to back to back.
I don't know if it was the BET Awards, but she's definitely hosted award shows in the past a lot.
Yeah. But she was up there doing her thing. She's putting Howard on, just putting the college on and shit. HU, you had a bunch of people in there that was Howard alumni. So but these performances, bro, like
So who performed?
I don't know, bro. I don't
What
know.
you mean? You don't recognize nobody?
Bro, it was so many people. Like, it was a lot of international folks on that joint. And
Really?
it was niggas. I was like, who the fuck is Blue? I'm like, I didn't know who any of them were, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was throwing me off. And then Mary J came out and saying the voice was cracking up a little bit. They had Lotto on the joint. She gassed the fuck out. But she was, she was doing a lot. And honestly, bro, the Diddy tribute, man, was good for me, man. My man Bid was so glowed up. You know what I'm saying? He had baby face, you know what I'm saying? Present the joint to him. He made a lot of he made a lot of stars. He made a lot of announcements. He did his own fucking little tribute song where everybody do a song. He did his own shit.
No.
And he gave a shout out to Kim Porter. He was getting emotional on that, man. And the nigga was like, "Hey, Howard University, I'm about to donate y'all $1 million." And Diddy always been solid. And then he said, "Hey, and I'm about to donate $1 million to Jackson State for Deion Sanders." Yep.
One thing I will say about Diddy does give back. He put his money where his mouth is. He's not one of them that's been on a high horse, right? And don't give back. Like, he does pull up when he need to. So, but I did heard there was some controversy about Diddy yesterday.
Apparently Cassie was in the joint. She had I guess she had some sign up or some shit. And I was
like, Cassie or was it?
He gave her a shout out. And was like, "Thank you, Cassie." I mean, look, that man was doing his
so
thing.
He embarrassed his Young Miami. Ain't that his new jump?
But what's her name was in the stands. I think Cassie was there too. And that's why that's her, right?
No, that's Young Miami.
Oh, I don't know what the
fuck. It was that's who he's messing with now is Young Miami.
But he
thanked Cassie, but didn't thank Young Miami, aka Carisha.
Oh, yeah. Because the camera went over there immediately.
Yeah, she was like, "Go Poppy," and didn't even acknowledge her.
Yeah, he was in the zone though, man. But he thanked a lot of people, man. And then,
but is he wrong though?
Huh?
Is he wrong?
I mean, look,
I'm gonna say, from a relationship standpoint, even though we don't talk about it, he was
how long he been messing with this?
Him and Cassie was messing with it for a while.
No,
I don't know how long him and Young Man.
I mean, if he wasn't with her that long, I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, but why you mentioning your ex though?
I mean,
come on now.
I mean, she helped the nigga out. She helped him out, or he might still be pulling up on her.
That too, but you wouldn't. No motherfucker in their right mind would thank their ex on national TV. Nah, you gotta be a bold motherfucker to do that, and obviously Diddy is a bold motherfucker. It's Diddy. So Diddy bopped his ass. And I was like, "Young man, shut up, give me some cheesecake," and went on about his goddamn business.
Yeah. So what you call it? The chick Thames, she got 2 awards on the joint. What's his name? Kirk Franklin got an award. He had presented it to the younger group that he sings with. I forgot their fucking name, but they sound good as hell. And I mean, that was really it. I mean, Lil' Kim came out on the joint. She was dancing. She still looked like Lil' Kim.
She still looked like fucking leprechaun.
She came out. She came out and led with that. Yes, she did. Honestly, bro, the best performance was Chance the Rapper.
I heard
Chance the Rapper was performing. He was his performance was electrifying, and he was like demanding the crowd party with him, even the people who didn't know the song. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was the best performance. But yeah, they said they was having malfunctions. I don't know. I kind of zoned out of it because Irv Gotti got on the stage and he was he was saying something. We like, nigga, just read the prompter, bro. You had some other dude.
He didn't understand the assignment.
Had some other rapper dude. He came. He was reading. He was struggling a little bit. Then he had to clean it up. I'm like, damn, bro. So I mean, I don't know, bro. The BET Awards, I think the real big issue is the A list and B lists. People don't go to them. So The Weeknd won an award. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
No, The Weeknd wasn't there.
Who else wasn't there?
Shit, Drake and them on up. Shit, bro. Honestly, the highest you probably could even go is goddamn outside of Diddy. Kanye was there too. He was there dressed like he was on fucking Mars. I mean, Rick Ross is probably maybe your highest fucking
Rick
celebrity
Ross on a
rapper
di-
there.
Rick Ross on a different level.
He
right
was,
now,
and he was going at the little chick on like the red carpet,
yeah,
like the hostess. I
I
said,
seen that clip.
I said, look, this nigga went out here.
I
This
seen.
nigga went out here, start cutting his own grass. He think he can go at whatever
Yeah,
now.
I seen that clip.
So we got a question from Humble. He says, "Are you pleased with the growth over the first 100, and where do you aspire to be in the next 100?"
I'll let you go first.
So I'll tell you this. One of my biggest no-nos that I do when it comes to podcasting is constantly looking at the downloads. I'm constantly looking at the views on YouTube. It's something that I really wish I can shake, but that's just like the producer in me. You know what I'm saying? You spend all this time, you want to know who the fuck watching or listening. So when I started, when you for the most part, I think in anything that you start that's kind of out of your character or can be really big for you, you'll get a lot of support in the beginning, man. And then just, like everything, people just kind of taper off. You know what I'm saying? But I kept a solid, it wasn't a huge number of listeners, but it was a consistent number. So I appreciate, however small that is. That shows that if I can keep 15 people, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I've read it. I looked at something and I'll tell you why I laughed.
If I can keep 15 to 25 people, you know what I'm saying, engage with me for 2 years, that means we just gotta just keep tweaking, and then the numbers will grow. So I'm happy. I'm just happy I never woke up. I woke up and it was fucking zero. Or it was end of the week and it was zero. You know what I'm saying? That's never happened.
Right.
So that's for that. What else? Fucking damn, I'm high. I'm letting y'all know now I'm on level 2. Do you understand me?
So where did you see us in the next 100?
Oh, where do you see us in the next 100? We're still gonna be pumping them out. Honestly, I would love it if I could be in a position where we can put multiples out a week, but I might be asking too much. I see us just still continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe upgrade some equipment. Maybe have just keep tweaking the format of the show. Maybe a different overlay. Maybe another intro. You know what I'm saying? I definitely aspire to have some commercial, you know what I'm saying, like HBO Max looking shit, like a real movie intro joint. You know what I'm saying? I still aspire to have that. I mean, I want my shit to ultimately look like some shit you would see on TV. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always a stickler for the equipment. So I think that, and I think just building a bigger network. Maybe even becoming a known name in the area. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Which is not hard, but definitely just continue to put out the good content and just draw more people in organically.
I agree.
So what do you think was a pain in the ass though?
What I think is a pain.
What would you think about was a pain in the ass about the whole thing?
I wouldn't say a pain in the ass. I'll just say the most difficult thing to do is just be consistent. And that's with everything. That's either with us posting, us trying to outline topics. Like it's hard to try to fucking find topics. Like I don't understand how hard.
Yeah, we will wake up Monday morning. And then by Monday afternoon.
Full disclosure.
By Monday afternoon, we will have at least 30 minutes of shit to talk about. We ain't never got nothing. So what's today? Today is Monday. I ain't never woke up in the morning like, hey, we should talk about this next Monday. Never.
Yeah, because shit changes, and no matter how much we try to plan for the next week's episode, like something has happened that scratched what we already fucking had. So it's hard for us to pre-plan. And as much as we do, shit still doesn't go the way that we want it to. So it just works out like that.
So real quick, man, while I got y'all's attention, so just letting y'all know, episode 101 with 100 and on, we are accepting donations.
Yes,
we are accepting donations. The site is called Buy Me a Coffee. So I'm just gonna give you the lowdown. This is similar to Patreon, similar to PayPal. Only difference is, I mean, if you know what Patreon is, it's the same. So Patreon is like you have to subscribe. If you want to donate, you have to subscribe and pay us monthly. From anything from $1 to $20, some shit, whatever you want to do. With Buy Me a Coffee, you can just click the link. I'm gonna post the link and I'm gonna post it in the comments. You just click the link and it say 135, and you hit it and that's it. So you could just do it one time. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be all the time. Or you have options for memberships as well, where you can do some monthly shit to your discretion, and we'll have exclusive content. Shit that maybe more behind the scenes stuff. We're still tweaking that. But that's the goal, is to get more behind the scenes shit, like have newsletters. You know what I'm saying? When we get to a point when we can actually have shit planned out, you know what I'm saying, before we can maybe we can send out a newsletter the day before we record, so you kind of already know, you know what I'm saying, what we're going to get into. Well, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is the link right here. And I'm going to put it in the comments, man. And y'all can, y'all can do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna post that bitch in there a couple of times, like it's a commercial too.
But we're definitely not
Salt. What's up?
telling anybody. You do it at your own discretion, whether we get any or none at all.
Yeah.
Right. We're still humble and grateful that everybody's still tuning into us weekly. Some of you don't know, man. Some of y'all drive a lot of the shit that we do on this podcast, and it's just you guys just having conversations with us, throughout the week. Hey man, did you see such and such? That'd be a good episode on that'd be a good topic on the podcast. Or hey, I seen this and I don't know, maybe I should change this. Like a lot of the stuff that y'all talk to us about or mention us, like we do take heed, we do bring it back to each other, whether we heard it from the same person or somebody different. We discuss it and we try to figure out the best way of how that shit fits for the show. So we definitely do take everybody's feedback. We definitely do utilize it. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. So while you're in there talking shit, get a question together for us. Shout out to
Salthaniel.
Shout out to Salthanielus, Nathan, Humble, Hop Out Gang. Shout out to Hog and them.
Yeah.
2 seconds. But yeah, man. I'm telling you, ultimately, bro, I want to be in a fucking studio, bro.
In the studio, huh?
Yeah, bro. I want to be in. I'm talking about cut. We're on air. I want to be in the studio, bro.
We get there.
If I get in the studio, that's when I may have to let Department of Interior know, like, listen, we had a good run, but I might have to holler at you.
About to holler at you.
Shit. No, yeah, I want to be in the studio, man. I just want to kind of be. I think that's really the goal. The goal is to kind of like, I want to say be on the radio. I mean, I would definitely do the radio. Well, I would do the radio, but I don't think I can do like the hippity hoppity. I feel like I'm too old.
You can definitely be a personality.
I could be a personality. I don't want to talk about no music though, unless it's people I listen to. So none of my shit comes on the radio. You could be like Chris Brown. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. Next song. I had thought about doing an internship. They got them shits out the UWAP for them stations. Even though like them radio personalities, they don't really make no money.
They don't.
But again, that would just
they get their money from appearances
and hosting shit. Yeah. I can't live that type of life. Like if I don't go to the hookah bar, like my rent's not gonna get paid.
Gotta hookah it up.
You
gotta hookah it up.
So no, I definitely pictured that. My wife said she think I could be on the news. I was like, I don't think I can
on
read.
The news doing what?
I said I don't think I can read.
Saying what?
I reading the same shit.
Kill Mo News. That's the fucking shout out to them.
I'll be reading that shit. They read the same prompt after like 40 minutes.
Yeah, the same shit.
Okay. Ty says, what about current event topics and special guests for those topics? Ooh, that's good. That's good.
That's good and difficult at the same time.
It's difficult as fuck because you know why it's difficult, because that means that like we could do that if we recorded multiple times a week. if whenever something happened, we record it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we can do that. But if something happens tomorrow, we're not going to talk about it till next Monday.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when you go from, you know, some people put out a podcast once a month, bi-weekly. I feel like 1 week is a good enough commitment. You know what I'm saying? With maybe having to alter the days here and there.
Yep.
But I don't think you really have to change nothing. But some shit happening like this and then getting shit. Yeah, I might as well be at I might as well be at the damn news station. That's the only way it's gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Humble says, what's a funny story your family tells about you that you like to share?
Damn, do I have one? I don't have one.
You don't have your parents ain't never talk shit about you?
They do, but I'm trying to think. I wasn't like, I was bad as a kid. It was always some bad shit. See, this motherfucker did. This motherfucker done Baba. It wasn't never no funny shit. It's either me getting hurt or it's either me getting hurt or some bad shit that I did. It was never like nothing funny. I wasn't a goofy young nigga like that. I was just bad. I was in the trenches.
Oh man, Ralph says patiently waiting on that sneaker guest to discuss. I know.
No comment.
I know. That's on me. I don't have a funny story. I just know that.
I knew it. This motherfucker's gonna start forgetting. I fucking knew it.
I just know I was dusty when I was young, so I was just to get laughed at about that. I used to be dusty, bro. I used to just wake up. I'm going outside, mom.
And just out.
That was it. I mean, she wasn't enforcing hygiene,
Okay.
so I was dusty out there.
Okay.
So I think I was the funny story every day. Shit. I got a funny story. Come here. Look at this nigga's shirt. He had it on yesterday. Yeah. So that's my funny story.
No, I'm trying to. Nope.
We're gonna do the sneaker thing though. I'm gonna call Rich tomorrow and we're gonna damn. We'll table that shit because the lineup is already the lineup not sealed.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. Yeah, the lineup sealed. We'll do. We may do some midweek shit for that. What else y'all got, man? I'm on level 2.5. Look, I'll tell y'all when I get to level 2.5, this is when I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be like, I lost it.
Yep. And it's gonna happen.
That's when I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be questioning like, what the fuck am I even talking about?
It's gonna be very frequent.
Humble coming with the questions.
What do you say?
Humble needs to be the one who. Oh, my bad. Let me take this buy me a shit off. Humble says, what do people misunderstand about you most? I think for me, people think sometimes that shit is sweet because I'm always on like joke time. I'll say that. I think it's you come in, you get around people. Like I'll use the chat for example. First in there, I'm just kind of getting used to it. I was like, this how these niggas talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like I just kind of said I tried to stay neutral, like yeah. Oh no, it's not funny. You shouldn't do that. No. No, don't do that. And next thing you know, they're like, man, I'm like, hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So
bum ass
that definitely can get misconstrued on that. What about you?
I think it's people just don't. When people don't know me, they don't understand me, right? And when I say that, people see me and I'm on the street. 9 times out of 10, I probably got mean mug on my face, right? I tolerate zero bullshit. I'm trying to complete my objective and get the fuck up out of there. Nothing more, nothing less, right?
My bad, this shit was cutting my ear.
Nothing more, nothing less. So, people who don't know me, right? They don't know how to approach me or don't know how to talk to me or whatever. And I hear a lot of times that I'm unapproachable just because of how I'm looking on my demeanor. But if you do know me, I'm a kick-ass type of guy.
He's kicking ass.
I definitely flame your motherfucking ass, and I definitely will tune your ass the fuck
Kicking
up if need be.
yes.
Oh, hold on. What did he say? Got
He's-
another question. Have we officially retired the 7-Eleven wings?
Oh,
When was
yeah.
the last time you had some 7-Eleven wings?
Oh yeah, you wasn't around then. Oh, man.
I wasn't, but
Let me tell you something.
ask Martell. Martell will tell you about some 7-Eleven wings.
I'm gonna tell you right now. By far, the worst decision you can make after a hard night of drinking and out in the club somewhere.
7-Eleven wings?
Them 7-Eleven
Nah.
wings. First of all, they don't even taste good, but you're just eating them because it's protein.
Yeah.
And you wake up in the morning, your chest is burning. You got heartburn.
I didn't do the wings too much
you
unless
taking
the motherfuckers
shits.
been in there for 2 days. I gotta have like the skin, some type of crunchy. I can't have the soggy skin.
Bruh,
shit.
you come up in there fried. You ain't gonna say how old are these? You're gonna be like, put
I'll-
these shits in the fucking
No,
box.
I'll look at them and won't say shit. But I get the. So my thing was I always got the fucking quarter-pound fucking chili and cheese hot dog.
Oh, the quarter-pound big bite.
Yeah, with chili and cheese on it.
They used to get
And I
them
get a
spicy
red,
ones,
and
too.
I get a red. I got a spicy Jones too. I would get that, a Red Bull, and a 300% hot sausage. That was like my drunken.
Eating all that in one setting.
Yep.
Shit.
And a Red Bull. I'm good to go.
Take me to the fucking emergency room.
You stupid.
Fucking asshole gonna be falling off. What you talking about?
But I haven't had 7-Eleven wings in a long time.
No, I haven't had a lot of I haven't had a lot of that shit in a while.
Yeah, I mean, you've been doing good.
Even before
Your diet, you know, once you
even
change
before
your
that,
diet,
bro. Even before that, like I wasn't eating no McDonald's. Honestly, I ain't had carry out like here since we Suitland. I never even had carry out in here. Something we used to fuck up over there.
Then we have carry out at my house one night.
I'm talking about like me going to
Oh,
get
okay.
carry out, like my local
I was about to
carry
say,
out up the
motherfucker,
street.
Then we ordered fucking food.
Yeah,
we ordered steak and cheese or some shit.
Yeah. But I haven't had none of that shit since, bro.
Mm.
Nothing. So I definitely think my diet is changing. And I try to throw the little cherry tart in there sometimes. Humble says, "Tell the truth. Ben's chili bowl is overrated. You motherfucking right.
Yeah,
That is the
wasn't-
wateriest chili ever, bro.
Yeah, I've never fucking. I wasn't too fond of Ben chili bowl.
I'm like, look, you gonna have to throw some tomato paste in this shit or something. Like, that
Some
shit."
ketchup.
She came with pouring. I was like, why are you pouring it? Like, and then you put it on the fries. That shit was going off the fries like it was fucking raindrops, nigga.
Yeah,
that shit was
is-
watery, bro.
yeah. That's the thing, though. A lot of our local staple food spots are not the same. And what happened is the increase for demand went up and the quality of the food went down. I'm just being 100%.
Yeah. But no, it's so me and Lila went there. Shit, man, that was about fucking 10 years. Shit, might be 12 years ago. We was up in that. We was on a hot little date. Went to Ben's Chili Bowl, and then we went and walked on the mall, held hands, singing and shit, skipping.
What song was for you?
Skipping. We were singing.
You were skipping?
My whole life has changed. Since you came here.
That motherfucker was hurt. My whole life has
Hell yeah.
changed.
That's how I felt. Shit. Humbo's got another question. He says, "What's your favorite childhood memory?" Mine? Just being with my friends, man. Being with my buddies, man. I'm telling you, I was an outdoor kid. I wasn't outside. I was outdoor. So I was always outside, man. I was out early, bro. I'm talking about 9 o'clock. I'm knocking on the door. What's good? What's for breakfast? I'm hungry. Feed me. And then I will be out all the way to the end of the night, bro. So I
all day.
always cherish friendship as a child. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when I got past the stage where I started joning niggas back, so I couldn't get fried like that. But yeah, just friendship, camaraderie, man. Getting at the little joints, all that. You?
I would say my favorite childhood memory is just the when my aunt first met my uncle and they started enrolling me into like football and basketball and shit like that. I would say that would be my fondest memory. Reason why I would say that, full disclosure, right? So I wasn't raised by my parents. So I was raised by my aunt and uncle. Once my aunt met my uncle, like that was like one of the first things he did was like enroll me in fucking football and shit like that. And football, I played football, basketball, baseball. I raced BMX. I did everything.
Keep you out of trouble.
So that quality time I got to spend with both of them. And I didn't have my parents around. Those were my fondest memories. And I did that all the way up to high school. Like most of them, you know, my aunt, my uncle was pretty much at every fucking game I had, even when I was in high school. And that's when I went to go move with my dad. And my uncle would still come out there. And my uncle taught me a lot of shit, man. And my aunt did too. So I give them big ups for a lot of things that I've accomplished because they definitely fed into that. But just having them, and then I matured fast as a kid because I was watching my little cousins and shit too at like 8. You know what I mean? So when I did get to enjoy the time just to be a kid and play sports or hang with my friends, like, or ride my fucking bike all fucking day. And I was in District Heights, bro. Like we was up at 8 o'clock. I'm out by 8:30. I'm on my bike to at least 10 o'clock at night. And I'm from District Heights to Forestville Mall to fucking Suitland to, Francis Scott Key and, Walker Mill and back. Yeah. And we were deep, like 20, 30 deep. So it's just, just spending that quality time with family. So I would say that was my fondest childhood memories.
Hell yeah. I just had to be out the house, man. Y'all got anything else for us, man? We can get one or two more. And I gotta eat. Nigga starving, the munchies is kicking in. Listen, for my listeners too, man. Hey, look, y'all need to buy me a cup of goddamn coffee. You understand? I need a cup.
I don't drink coffee.
I need medium sugar and I need light creamer, French vanille.
What?
All right. Link is in the bio. Next question says, if you can go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
asking our own interview questions, huh? Who was that?
Rumble. Humble and won the damn contest.
But I agree. 18-year-old self. I probably would have went active duty, bro. I enjoy the military too much. I enjoy it way too much. I'm at 19 years now. I did it way too much. I enjoy it way too much. So I'm at 19 years. I did reserves the entire time. I think I should have went active. But of course, circumstances at the time prevented me from doing that. I just lost my grandfather and stuff like that, so I really didn't want to go too far from home. But the situation was different. I probably would have went active, and but that would have probably been my 18-year-old. What I would have told my 18-year-old self. You?
I think I would have 18. Damn, I need to go back a little further. Can I go back to 15?
Go ahead.
All right. If I go back to 15, I would have told myself to take school more seriously. Or like, because I didn't have nobody was checking my homework. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I would have just had a more active approach on my academics. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have gone away. You know what I'm saying? But I literally left because I was like, what am I about to do? You know what I'm saying? And went off. I don't know, bro. I honestly, I think if I'd have did reservists, I would have stayed in. I hated active, bro.
Only reason, like I said, situation dictates, right? So me being in reserves with my security clearance and experience and shit that I got now, right? It worked out. I've worked for pretty much every 3-letter agency in this area. Active, it probably wouldn't have been the same, but I'm always like on active duty orders. I'm always gone. So off of that aspect and 2 combat tours, I thought me just thinking, I probably should have went active, but that doesn't necessarily mean that was probably the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Right. Because I know people that are active and they're way behind me in their career. We went in like around the same time. You know what I mean? And I'm a lot further than a lot of people too. So I mean, it's like I said, situation dictates. Who knows?
Yeah. Or if I say that, even if I just would have still, kept the path for going to the military, which I wouldn't change that. I wish that I would have seek more knowledge about finances, and I wish I would have traveled. If I would have traveled, I'd probably still be in. But because I always wanted to come home, though. I was a home nigga. Like I would come home knowing there's absolutely fucking nothing going on, just because for a stretch it was nothing going on where I was stationed. But when I met my little men down there, and they was scattered around up here, we started doing shit down there, and then we
Right.
started traveling a little bit. But then everybody except one went overseas. And then it's like when I came back, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody else was coming back, I had to leave again. So I only had a stretch, like it was only like in the beginning, the first maybe 6 months when we first met and started all kicking it together, all five of us. And then the last probably maybe year or so, maybe year and a half, and we was out. Then everybody got out. Only one stayed in. He only got 1 year left, and then he'd be at 20. But he was air wing, so he had a longer contract. He had a 5-year joint. But all of us got out, and my one man, he stayed in North Carolina. My other man moved to Florida. He was from Birchwood. The other one, he was from Germantown, and my other man, Yuri, he stayed down there too. He was from Woodbridge. So, and Dex is from Glass Manor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, definitely would have yeah, definitely would have did that.
What's the
He said, "Buy me a coffee. It's getting declined."
Uh-oh.
Anything else for us? Do you have any?
No, we are not. We are not doing that.
I will check it.
Yeah, we'll check it and get back to
Yeah,
you.
we will check it. We'll put a message out on there. You know what I'm saying when it's up. You got anything else you want to say to the folks, man?
Well, before give my infamous dad joke, I do want to just go ahead and take the time to personally thank everyone that has tuned in from beginning to end, and supported us, no matter whether it's 1 or 2 or 5. Like myself, and I know Boog too. We greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. And we appreciate all the support and look forward to this journey that we're on right now, as we continue to improve the show. So I appreciate it, and I'll let you say your piece, and then I hit it with my dad joke.
Okay. Well, again, man. I just want to definitely, first of all, must thank my wife for pushing me. You know what I'm saying, and my other men who gave me the inspiration, who gave me tips and ideas and shit to be able to do this and to be able to keep doing it, and to actually, you know what I'm saying, like folks is actually really tuning in, really fucking with me. You know what I mean, really fucking with us. Blessed to have, the setup, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have an empty room and say, man, I'm about to just turn this shit into something. Because
motherfuckers really think we be in a real studio.
They do. I be like, no, it's a bedroom in the basement. It's an in-law suite. Like, I just need to call a deal.
Like, yeah, we'll come to your studio. This ain't no studio.
Yeah, nigga, it's my house. But I just thank y'all, man, for just being patient with me on the days when y'all can tell I was just putting some bullshit out, and y'all still fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Lifers.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. But we are going. Well, what do you think?
I think this is appropriate for how the weather has been past couple days. What do you call sweaty boobs? Anybody? Muted titties. Your muted titties.
Come on, bro.
Because it's humid outside and it's titties.
You paused it too much, bro. You paused
You
it
kept
too long.
fucking laughing. I couldn't even
was
fucking
already
get it out. Stank a boot ass little boy. I couldn't even get this shit out. Jesus. You were fucking laughing already and like in full fucking giggle mode before I could even fucking get it out.
You don't usually pause that long, bro.
I was trying to wait for you to be silent. That's when it hits, when it's quiet.
Okay.
But humid titties. There you go.
I'll give him that one this week. I'll give you that one. Look, man, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Again, man, we appreciate y'all. Episode 100. You know what I'm saying? Just an extended clap, extendo.
Three horns don't play with long necks. What movie is that?
Shit, I don't know.
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time. Yeah, that's my shit.
Get your shit to go.
So we're gonna put this out tomorrow.
Yes,
man,
sir.
And we'll see y'all next week. Captain out.